Hello, everybody. This is Cody Bateman, founder and CBO of Greener Still, a relationship development company. And today we are featuring one of our amazing product streams known as Blue 42 for Life. So if you're joining us, welcome. We are here live featuring Blue 42 for Life today. Again, one of the many amazing relationship development streams offered by Greener Still. Today, I've got some amazing guests on with me. We have Ken and Isabel Drug out of Vancouver Island, British Columbia. Welcome to our webinar today.
Thank you, Cody.
Boy, you look fantastic there. You're sitting. Tell us where you're at. Tell us a little bit about where you're sitting right now.
You go ahead.
Well, we're sitting in the harbor. It's called Newcastle Bay, just off of Newcastle Island in the port of Nanaimo. So Nanaimo is just off to our side over here. And we got boats all on anchor buoys around us and seaplanes flying in and out. And it's a gorgeous, calm day on the ocean.
Fantastic. You must be doing something right because both of you look like $1 million. And it's just great to have you on with us today. We're going to be talking about our Blue 42 for Life product line. I also have with us our Senior Officer of Product Development, Super Dave Smith, is on with us. And we also have our top consultant advisor with the Prompting You stream, as well as one of our developers of the Blue 42 product line. The one and only Mr. Peter Anthony Wynn is also with us today. Hello, y'all.
Hey, guys. How are you?
I wish I was where Ken and Isabel are.
Yeah, we're all sitting in our offices, our in-home offices, and we're living vicariously through you two right now.
This is a remote office.
Really cool.
We've been working. Yeah, we've been working.
Listen, we've got some amazing people on the screen here today. We have, Dave and Peter Anthony are two primary developers of the Blue 42 for Life product line. Ken and Isabel Drug are Star 4 Bronze affiliates based out of British Columbia, huge advocates of the Blue 42 product line. They're going to share with us their story today a little bit and what they're excited about and whatnot. In fact, I know that you all are going off with grandchildren here in about 26 minutes from now. So I want to, maybe I'll mix it up a little bit. I want to kind of get your story first, and then we'll get into some of our slides. We're going to share some things with you today. But first of all, I just want to have you two just kind of, you've been involved with send out cards prior to Greener Still launching, and then Greener Still launched, and you really kind of got excited about the Blue 42 product line. Can you kind of tell us your story about how you got involved with Blue 42 and what it's done for both of you? Go ahead.
Well, actually, it was when you put out that challenge, we decided to purchase the product when you talked about the Blue 42 challenge. And for me, about 5 weeks, I'm down. I got to profess, I love to eat. I love food. And in ordering the product, I started using the men's weight balance as a control, and I find that it really helps curb my appetite. So I'm not peckish, I'm not nibbling throughout the day, so that's a big help for me. And I just feel better because of it. So I feel better in the stomach area. You feel just like your digestion's good. The shake product is excellent. I thoroughly enjoy it. I mix it up with some silk almond milk, and I find with a shake and some of the control, I got to remind myself after lunch to eat again.
And that's coming from a guy that loves to eat.
I love to eat.
And then I started taking the products that he had ordered after they came in. And I had already started on a weight loss thing a few months back. I think it was in February, March that I had started, and I had lost some weight in that, but I was having difficulty actually, like I was losing weight, but my fat index, however it works, wasn't actually changing. So I started taking the control, and I have no cravings whatsoever. I have no cravings. I feel really good. I wasn't snacking. I'm full. We have a huge garden. Ken's been growing a huge garden in our backyard, actually. And so we have like abundance of lettuce and that, and we can have a salad for lunch, and it's literally just lettuce and some vegetables, and I'm satisfied. where normally I always felt like I needed substance in my meals and I needed, you know, and this I'm satisfied. So I've lost more weight. And finally, my body fat has actually, like I was in the orange in my body fat for my weight and age and everything. And I'm actually in the green for my body fat.
Wow,
And
that's
now.
great.
So,
Well, if you feel half as good as you look, then things must be going well. So you know, Isabel, you've talked a lot about just really the feel of it, you know, how it makes you feel, you know, tell us a little bit about that.
yeah, yeah. You know, I was actually like I was tired all the time and I had no energy. I had no like I had to really push myself in the mornings to like get going and get things going. It would take me, you know, 2-3 cups of coffee in the mornings. And I needed to make a change. And honestly, like what really hit me, and it sounds really funny, and I never thought I'd be one of these people. What really hit me was when we found out we were going to be grandparents. And I never thought I'd be one of those people that's going to be a grandma and then feel like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be a grandma. And I realized it wasn't the whole thing of being a grandma, because that's super exciting and I absolutely love being a grandma. But it was just like all of a sudden, like I just graduated. How the heck am I a grandma? You know, and I don't feel that great to be a grandma. I don't want to be a grandma that has my grandchild come over and I just sit on the floor. And, you know, I want to be a grandma that's chasing him at the park, you know, and playing games with him and playing, you know. And then also there was photos, because before the grandson came, I was really good at avoiding the camera. But all of a sudden the grandson comes and there's tons of photos and I'm looking at photos going, oh my gosh, is that really what I look like? So I need to make some changes, you know, I need to make some, so I did, you know, and I have energy. I didn't even talk like this before. I would talk more like this, you know, and now like I've got energy, I've got spunk. He's a busy guy. We can have him all day. And I mean, we are chasing him and we still have energy for the rest of the day and that, and we're having fun. Like we want the rest of our life now, you know, like from graduating high school to becoming grandparents went like this.
Wow. Yeah, it's amazing.
We want the rest to feel, we want to feel great. We want to
Yeah.
enjoy and make the most of our life for the rest of our lives.
We decided to try to make us the better versions of ourselves that we'll be happy with.
Mm-hmm.
And that just means making some changes, you know, life changes. And just, I'm not going to be the chiseled six-pack ab guy, but I'm going to feel great. And I'm going to be able to, you know, get out and do things with the grandson as well. And we already noticed a big difference.
Well, let's talk about that, because that is the direction of Blue 42 for Life, and how we're positioning Blue 42 in the marketplace really is as a product line that's designed for you to build your own, to listen to your own inner voice. And you just kind of alluded to that. Listen to your own inner voice, because your own body knows what you need before anybody else. You don't need an expert to tell you what you need. You know, you pretty much know what you need. And if Blue 42 websites and whatnot can help you by asking a few basic questions and things to help you figure out exactly what's best for your own body, that's the approach that we want to take at Blue 42. We're developing some things right now for that. But you've had the chance to be on some marketing calls with our team, talking about some things we're developing for Blue 42. And just share with us a little bit. I want Peter Anthony and Dave to chime in, because they've been in those meetings as well. Just talk to us a little bit about what your impression has been working with our marketing team in what we're developing for the future. This whole notion of listening to your own voice and creating your own package that resonates with you. Just tell us your thoughts about that direction.
Well, from what we've seen, I mean, and thanks for you know, letting us participate in those calls. It was really interesting to see how much building and how much you know, planning it takes to bring this to market. But for us, I really like the direction you're going with it about the individuality, because people get lost in the shuffle of packages. And there's nothing wrong with it either, but it's nice to be able to create your own individual approach to your health. And from what we've seen, that's looking like you're right on track to help people do that, and to help people become the better versions of themselves, whatever that version is. I think we're lost in society that everybody's got to be the same kind of way, the Ken and Barbie doll, or the whatever it might be. And I think that you're giving the power back to them to become the better them individually.
Very well said. Very well said. We need you to talk more often about this product because, boy, you got some great ways of communicating what it's all about.
Thanks. We're enjoying it. We're liking the product. I think the biggest thing for us is we have the confidence in the product. It's not just the shake that I use. It's not just the men's weight control. I use the deep quiet sleep powder, the turmeric powder. I find it makes a big difference. It helps me get a bit of a deeper sleep at night. I find I dream better at night when I have it. And that must mean I'm getting better rest. So that's got to be better for me.
So Peter Anthony, Peter Anthony's a brand expert. He's a marketing specialist, worked with many companies, launching different product lines. He's built, product challenges and incentives and programs for companies, beauty companies, nutrition companies, and whatnot. Peter Anthony, talk to us a little bit about how our approach is really so unique in the profession, because you've worked with all these different companies. There's a lot of Me Too-ness out there. So just tell us a little bit about your impression of how we're positioning Blue 42 as a self product.
Well, and thank you, Cody. I'm super excited about Blue 42. We designed Blue 42 around 4 pillars. And these 4 pillars of health, obviously the first one is, the foundation, your daily supplements, right? Super simple. You need those building blocks in the foundation. And then the second one, is sleep and recovery. So you're giving the building blocks that you put in time to recover. It makes sense. And the third is pain and anxiety, where when you start working out, you might have a little soreness, or you might want to take a little bit of the edge off because, you've been stuck in the house for 18 months with 3 kids running around in the background of your office, like I have, right? So I might want to take, soften the edge or something like that. And then we moved into the idea of really looking at weight management, appetite control, and being able to have the supplements in your system that would really encourage someone to be more active physically, romantically, in many different ways, right? So you have these 4 pillars of health, and it's an ancient philosophy. And what's so cool about it, Cody, is that people come in and they can, wherever they are at in their current supplement regime, they can find the things that they wanted to try and understand where they belong and customize something that's unique to them. And our approach is not that, you should be, this particular body shape, this particular weight, you should be happy. You should be happy and confident, and you need to be happy and confident on your personal journey. And we want to be there and support that journey with you. And that's what we believe. It's really important. We've designed a company and a philosophy and a series of products that really support your journey everywhere, from the environment with our fantastic oils. I don't know if you guys have tried the oils, but man, they are the best, and they're incredible, and they fit for each pillar. And we have more coming out thanks to Dave. And we've got the best diffusers in the world that can be used in your car. They can be used in your office, and waterless diffusers that first, I think, right, Dave? First waterless diffuser with a HEPA filter, and it filters out the air in a 400 square foot area. It's fantastic. There's like nothing, there isn't anything like it because it's patented, and we were the first to distribute it, and we're excited about that. We brought the best oils to the market at about 25% less than our competitors, and for the same exact or better quality. So we're really excited about not only supporting the internal environment, but the external environment, so that you can get that sleep. And I know, Cody, you used one of the products, the lavender cream. Is that the bomb?
Oh yeah, it's incredible. In fact, the lavender cream and the Feels Good product's really good. I've shared with people before. I have rheumatoid arthritis, so I get kind of sore at times, and so those products have been really amazing. for me. But, as we touch on that, like you've listened to Ken, listen to Isabel, you listen to some of specific needs of Peter Anthony. Now we just mentioned myself. All four of those people, and Dave could chime in and tell his story too. Every one of us have a slightly different need.
Sure.
There's just some of the things we need are the same, but we each have a slightly different need. And that's what I love about how we designed the 4-pillar system, the stacking system. It's pretty simple. You can go to blue42.com right now and just look at those pillars. So you just scroll down and look at the pillars. It's very, very simple. It's very simple to look at the pillars and the different categories. And you can kind of choose things on your own. But on top of that, we as a team, everybody that's on this screen right now is working as a team, including Isabel and Ken, in developing some tools to go along with that website. So you're going to be seeing some really cool things in the future to help you do your own personal assessment of things. And so that's where Blue 42 is heading. And we're super, super excited about that.
Well,
And
that's
you were
kind of what
yeah.
we've been doing, Cody. All of us that are close to this project, we've been just going through the website or even going through the back shelves and looking at the products and seeing what jumps off the shelf at us and creating our own package, if you will. You mentioned Lavender Dreams. It's sitting right here. You mentioned Feels Good. In fact, Cody, you used that on your rheumatoid just yesterday.
Yeah.
And it worked. It helped you. So those two I keep with me. I literally have 3 sets of those here at the office, at home at my office, and in my truck, basically in my golf bag, to be honest. And it comes in handy once in a while. But yeah, we go back and we pick stuff off the shelf. And that's what I've done, Cody. I'm on different products than you. And we don't have that many products, but I still have different products than you. Yeah. So imagine, Cody kind of alluded to it. Imagine going to a website where you answer a few simple questions and some answers roll off of what products that you might need, that you might want to start with. So it's pretty exciting stuff.
Yeah, it just comes back to listening to your inner voice. When we first started this project, I went to Dave Smith and Peter Anthony and said, look, everything has to tie to the philosophy. The philosophy is that we have inner and outer promptings. Our inner prompting is an inner voice that tells us who we are. The inner voice speaks to us. And when it comes to health and nutrition and mindset, your inner voice speaks to you. Your body knows what it needs. You know where you need to go and where you need to head. So I want to create a program that can be built around that, where people can determine on their own what's best for them. And that's where the 4-pillar concept came from. And these guys did a phenomenal job putting that together. And listen, Blue 42 is off to the races. We're doing some incredible things with that. Let's talk a little bit about what we're doing right now. Like right now, we just made an announcement last night. We just made an announcement that we've kind of coupled 2 of our Greener Still streams. We have our send out card stream where you can add a gift to a greeting card. And just last night, we announced that we're going to offer the Blue 42 product line in the send out cards gift store. So those that use send out cards can add Blue 42 products as a gift, along with many other awesome gifts. They can add those as a gift. And we announced that on the call last night. Let me tell you, our send out cards world is extremely excited about this. In fact, let's start with you, Isabel and Ken. When we announced this last night, what went through your mind? I mean, what kind of things are you thinking that you will do? Because you send out cards faithfully as well and send gifts all the time. So how do you see yourself sending Blue 42 out?
Well, I definitely see it for client gifts, the diffuser and the oils. I think what a beautiful gift to give to a client and to have, to send it to them. And it's so easy. We can do it here from our boat. I don't have to be in town shopping at different stores where everybody's scared of each other. And, I can just sit here, my feet up at the boat, do the order. I can make a beautiful card with photos that we've taken of our clients and send it to them. And every time that they're going to use that diffuser, they're going to think of us. It's a beautiful
Yeah.
gift to give someone.
It-
But then I'm also thinking, like when it first came out, I had made a post. This was a few months ago. I made a post about the products that we have. And Ken's cousin, actually, she's in Alberta, had messaged me that she needs something for better sleep. And so I had sent her the deep sleep link and that. She hasn't ordered it yet, but I can actually now send it to her as a gift. And if it works for her and it's what she's looking for, she's probably going to turn into a customer and start ordering it herself.
Yeah, that's that. So you're given two examples that we really, the two main reasons we did this, you just mentioned. One is to offer it as a legitimate gift, and another one is to sample it to people that may end up using Blue 42 products on an ongoing basis, and they end up being one of your customers. So yeah, that's really, really good stuff. So Dave, can you kind of just show us, let's look at in the gift store and how that whole thing's set up.
Okay, let me pull the screen up here. There we go. So yeah, right here in bestsellers, Cody, when we added these in, you know, the way the cart calculates stuff is C-Boost Plus is a bestseller. In the Air is a bestseller. Feels Good Balm is a bestseller. So if I click this and go down a little bit in the slides, you'll see that we have some oils showing up in gift set and bundles right there. You even can buy some shaker bottles. And keep going down. We got some in men and women's. So you got the Control, Healthy Desire, Lavender Dreams, Foundations, all in the men and women's. And then for the home, we got the oils.
Wow, that's great. Now you can do stuff in the search bar too, right?
Yeah, so up at the top of your Send Out Cards cart, if you go into the search bar, just type in Blue 42, it'll open up every Blue 42 tagged product in the cart, and you can kind of scroll through them a little bit and see what else is in here. So yeah, all the products are in the Send Out Cards gift store now.
You know, if you take a look right there, the Blue 42 diffuser set there, scroll up a little bit, you'll see that. You just take one look at that, you know, you see the oils and you see the wood diffuser there. What a unique gift that is. I mean, that's just a highly unique gift that can be offered to all kinds of people in your life. And so I think that's super cool. And then also, you know, again, just being able to sample these products out there, I think is, there's a lot of possibility with that. So we're excited to announce that. And last night we were on our affiliate call. We have an affiliate call every Monday night. By the way, if you're interested in becoming an affiliate at Greener Still, make sure you get with the person that's introduced you to Greener Still and these webinars. They can talk to you about how to become an affiliate and be commissioned on multiple streams of relationship development products like this. And when I say relationship development like this, you're wondering, well, how is this a relationship development product? Well, the best relationship you'll ever create is the one you create with yourself. We need to reconnect with who we are. We need to reconnect with ourselves as human beings, and taking care of your body and your mind is one of the most important connection pieces for you to ever do. You know, if you take care of yourself, you can provide the best version of yourself when you give yourself away to others and you connect with other human beings. And that's what Greener Still is all about. It's the power of human connection by connecting with self, with Blue 42 and Prompting You products, connecting with others with the Send Out Cards products and Stream Virtual Assistant and the gifting products and the Stream Marketing products. All are ways for you to connect with other people as well. So yeah, if you're interested in becoming an affiliate of that, get with the person that brought you here and they can talk to you a little bit more about that. But moving on, so every Monday night for those affiliates, we have these calls and we talk about a lot of different things. And we asked them last night when we introduced Blue 42 as part of the Send Out Card store, we asked them, hey, throw in the comments your excitement, things you might do with this, and a whole bunch of really cool ideas came out. We want to show some of those to you right now. So we're going to show you some of the comments that came from our affiliates last night when they learned about Blue 42 being in Send Out Cards. So Kathy Fester says, in the Air is my new brownie replacement gift. That's a big statement. Brownies are #1 seller. Paula Levitt, I'm going to send as gift to some people for Christmas in July. So right now we have this Christmas in July going on, and you know, she's going to replace some of her stuff with some Blue 42 in the Christmas in July. Great way to connect with other people. Hey, Isabel, there you are, Isabel. So right there, she's on the call with us. We have client gifts we need to send out. A personalized card with the diffuser and oils will be a great gift. And again, she already mentioned that here today on this webinar. What do we have next? Myrna Marie Brooks, diffuser and oils would be good for realtors for open houses. That's a great idea. Nicole Knoll, new home gets diffuser, wedding gift in the air, congrats, graduation gift. So lots of ideas from Nicole. Cindy Hoopman Fields, send the lavender cream to my friends. I'm telling you, that lavender cream is amazing. What an incredible gift that will be. And they'll instantly love it. And they'll instantly love you for sending it to them. Willie Diefenbach Jones, diffuser and oils is a great gift. I'll suggest it to my senior living as a gift for referrals. Dia Bartlett from Australia, send some calming oils to those friends in my network as we are in lockdown in Melbourne, Australia. Great
Number
idea.
5.
Great idea. Yes. Does that mean the 5th lockdown?
Number 5. Yep.
Wow. Well, that is a great gift to calm people, and yeah, for sure. Kathy Connors, how to get rid of the COVID-19 pounds, meaning the added weight we put on from maybe being confined. Gift the control to friends complaining about their weight gain. So there's a great idea. Christy Going would love to do some training on essential oils as a trained clinical aromatherapist. Christy, you better be careful what you ask for. You just might get it. So you'll probably be hearing from us, and we'd love to have all of us participate in this amazing movement, Blue 42 for Life. So Isabel and Ken, we told you we would only hold you to 30 minutes. We have 1 minute left. Any final thoughts from you, what you're excited about going forward? We got a big event coming up. We heard that you just bought a ticket to. Just give us your good sign-off message. Go ahead.
Well, you know, I think having the Blue 42 in the sock store, I mean, right now we're in real estate. We use the sock store and the card program. I think everybody should have that. But it allows us to, I think, create better relationships with our people in business. You know, I'm talking to a business associate who says, God, I have a problem sleeping. It's, geez, you know, I use something. I'm going to send him a card later with the product. Say, hey, I remember you said you had a problem sleeping. I use this stuff and it's great. So take that business relationship to a more personal level and hopefully solidify that. So when they're thinking about who they want to work with, you know, we'll always be top of mind. I think it's just going to help us with more ammunition to create better relationships. And that's what I see with Greener Still is all about.
Yeah, great stuff. Isabel, any final thoughts?
We're just really super excited about this. You know, we tried the products just thinking it's another product, and we feel fantastic. We feel, you know, so, and the way that you're going, I absolutely love that we can customize our own packages. I'm sure there's lots of people that are watching right now that have done different packages with different companies before, and they still have products they never even opened or used that are sitting in their pantry, probably expired. Well, that's not going to happen with this because it's going to be customized to you, what you actually need. You know, so I just absolutely love the way that the company is going that way. And I'm just really excited and honored and happy to be a part of all this.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. And just as you sign off, just to remind you of where the name Blue 42 came from, kind of resonates with your story about being new grandparents and wanting to feel young and alive and vibrant for those grandkids as they grow up. Jody and I, my wife, Jody and I, we're the same way. We now have 8 grandchildren. And, you know, from the ages of 1 to 10 years old. And we're the same way. We want to feel young and vibrant and full of energy for years and years and years to come. And that's what it's all about. When I was 15, 16, 17 years old, I played football, and one of the calls on the line of scrimmage was Blue 42, and we'd take off with our football play. I've been saying Blue 42 for 40 years at my home. And that when I yell out Blue 42 with my kids, that meant it was time to play, to wrestle, to have fun. I do it now with my grandkids. When I yell out Blue 42, it's time to wrestle with Pa. And that's what we do. And that's where the name Blue 42 comes from. Blue 42 for life. And that's the story. And we're both new grandparents. So a great way for us to stay young. So listen, we love you guys. Appreciate it. I know you got to run off to a grandchild now. Is that right?
Yeah, we're babysitting this afternoon. He's going to come out on the boat, and maybe we're going to show him what crabbing is all about. See if we can catch dinner, because we stayed 2 days longer than we were supposed to out on our boat, and we don't have any food left. So we might have to go catch some food.
We'll catch some.
Oh, well,
So
that's
thank
great.
you so much for this opportunity and having us on. We really, really appreciate it, and we're very excited.
Yes, thank you.
Well, thanks for being with us. You're welcome to stay with. I'm going to stay on a little bit longer with Peter Anthony and Dave. You're welcome to stay, but I think you need to sign off.
Yeah.
That's what your schedule says. So we appreciate you, and we'll continue for another 15 minutes or so and finish up the webinar. So thank you again. Appreciate it.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
So Peter Anthony and Dave,
Wow.
those two, are they amazing or what?
Wow.
Superpower couple.
Yeah.
Power couple.
It just
I
gets
love
you
some of the
excited,
things-
right? It just gets you excited for the way the product is set up, and they caught the vision without us even telling them where we're headed with the product. It solidifies what we've been working so hard on. So kudos to you guys.
Great job,
Yeah.
guys. That was
Yeah,
awesome.
really, really cool. And Isabel mentioned, and this is part of what this is all about. Isabel mentioned that, before getting involved with Blue 42 and taking it serious and whatnot, she didn't have quite the energy level that she wanted to have. She felt a little bit, down. She wanted to make some adjustments in her life. She started taking the Blue 42 products along with sending cards and other Greener Steel stuff. And it was a transformation for her. And one of the things, and she mentioned it, she said, I feel more vibrant now. I feel like, I speak out, I'm talking like crazy. And Dave, did you notice that?
Oh,
I mean,
100%.
think about Isabel a year ago
Yep.
versus Isabel today at this webinar. I mean,
Yeah.
think about the difference.
Total difference. I thought she was just painfully shy, and maybe she is, but she's so excited about the product. She's just giddy. She's just out there. It's awesome.
It's just really, really cool to see. And that's what all of our products are designed to do. They're designed to help you live your best life, for you to ignite your inner voice and be who you're meant to be and live your best life, and then connect with others. The best version of you is what you want to connect with others with. And listen, when you reconnect with yourself at a higher vibrational level, you resonate with the higher vibrational level of other human beings.
Yep.
And that, you want to talk about power of human connection, that's power of human connection. Peter Anthony, we prompting you, we have specialists that talk about these kind of things. We have psychologists and counselors and professional people that talk about vibrational energies and different stuff and the power of connection. And of course, in our promptings academies, that's what we talk about, is acting on promptings and living at a higher vibration. So in your educational experience and all the people you work in the educational field, talk to us a little bit about that, the whole power of human connection, starting with self and resonating out to others.
Well, one of the things that, and I love that because it's so true. I mean, Promptings Academy is designed specifically for sharing the understanding and the idea of human connection. And then, we now have Prompting You, which is multiple ways to connect with yourself, to connect with your body, to connect within your relationship to customers and building your business and developing the ideas and understanding. It's very difficult to, they say when the plane's going down, your mask has to go on first, before you can save anybody else, you have to take care of yourself. Before you can be of value to yourself, to your community, to your family, you have to learn to take care of yourself. And from there, everything else resonates. You know, the Droogs are going to have a better year this year in their real estate because they feel so much better about themselves. It's just naturally going to transition, and everything will start to build. Their family will start to build. Their real estate business will start to build. Their health is going to build. Their finances are going to build. Their send out cards and Greener Still accounts and Blue 42 accounts. Everything is going to grow, and they won't understand where it's coming from, but we all know it's coming from inside. They're vibrating at a new frequency, and that frequency is attracting people at that frequency. So the lower your frequency, the more drama you invite in. The higher your frequency, the less drama and the more abundance, and in many different ways. Health, relationship, and you're right on, Cody. You and Dave have it nailed. Blue 42, prompting you, send out cards, Stream Marketing, Stream VA, they're all designed in the Greener Still family of streams to help us move through this journey and vibrate at these super high frequencies so we can give more. And inadvertently, because of that, we all have better lives in multiple ways, physically and financially.
Very, very well said. Now, Dave, we're coming up on some really cool events. You and I have been doing our Promptings Academy events for 18 years. We're about to put on the first Promptings Academy as a Greener Still event. Very first time in history, the Promptings Academy is now a Greener Still event. So we have multiple streams of products and services that feed the philosophy that we teach, this philosophy of human connection, starting with connecting with self and moving on to connecting with others at a higher vibrational level. Now, you've been in those trainings for years and years. I've taught them for years and years. You've helped me teach them for years and years. Just tell us a little bit about the excitement of these events coming up now that now it's like we've graduated to a higher level here.
Yeah, totally. So you took me all the way back to the very first one I ever sat in with you, sat in the room with you. A horseshoe shaped room. Chairs were set up in a horseshoe, might have been 40 people in there. And I come from construction. I come from contracting. And being in that situation, it felt odd. I'm just going to say, I mean, I did not go to college, so I'd never been in a room like that before. And so that was a new experience for me. But what PA was saying and what you've been saying is I felt something odd. It was called energy, and the energy changed my life. Unbelievable experiences happen in these events that we're about to start doing as a Greener Still brand. 18 years ago, I sat through my first one and felt what you guys are talking about, that frequency of energy. It's real. And it's incredible, and it will change your life if you allow it for the better. You're going to start vibrating at a higher level, and then again, go to another one, go up a little, go to another one, go up a little, and it's just the energy will build, the frequency level will build, and pretty soon, like PA's saying, the Droogs are going to have the year of all years because of where they're at in their life right now. Do you want the year of all years? You might want one after last year. So I'm just saying, get there in person if you can. If you can't, we're going to stream every event from here on out because we know what it's like to travel a little bit here lately. It'll get better, but yeah, be there. You can feel the energy from your computer screen or in person. Either way, just be there. It's incredible.
Very well said, both of you. Appreciate you so much. Again, and just behalf of Jody and I and our family, we cannot thank you enough for your ongoing commitment to this cause. My goodness, you working side by side with me day after day, they ought to give you a medal for that. I'm pretty sure.
They already have. We just didn't tell you yet. No, I'm kidding.
But love you guys, appreciate all that you do. And listen, everybody, get out there. Greener Still has the multiple streams. We got the postcard program going on. We send out cards right now. Join that postcard craze. Jordan Adler's going to be announcing impromptu. He's going to be announcing those live events. Be watching for that. Be watching for him to announce those. It'll come right on the Greener Still app for those of you who are affiliates. And you want to invite your people to go to those events. So I know he's going to do one this week sometime, not sure when, but be watching for it. And when it happens, get people invited to it really fast. And let's just keep that thing going. What a great way to create genuine human connection by being involved with the postcard craze, the postcard program. So just so many things under the Greener Still umbrella, so many things. And it's really exciting. So listen, thanks everybody for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. We'll have another one of these next week. So take care, y'all. Thanks.
Y'all.
Have a great week, everybody.
Bye-bye.